Alright, good morning and welcome to another day of Ralston's big adventure. Alright, so last night I stayed down there. There's like a little shack. It's kind of like a cabin in the woods type thing. Stayed there. It's a shelter on the AT with like 4 or 5 other people. Really awesome. I got a large pizza and a 2-liter thing of Mountain Dew. Drank the entire 2-liter bottle of Mountain Dew in one sitting. Had like 8 pieces of the large pizza. Gave the rest to Bear Slayer, who was there. And then just like sat around and chatted with him, and then just kind of chatted with the other people as they came in. But really fun shelter experience. But anyway, this morning I'm headed to Port Clinton / Hamburg, Pennsylvania. They're 2 like kind of towns that are right there close together. It's gonna be a long day. It's 24 miles, so it's gonna be a long day to get there. But the motivation to get there is there's a Walmart for me to resupply and like get a good resupply, and there's also a hotel that I can stay in and just like recoup, and because I haven't really stayed in a bed in the last like week or so. And just after going over all these rocks and the heat and everything else, it's just kind of taking it out of me. So it'll be nice to kind of get a good night's sleep, and which will push me to the finish line through Pennsylvania, which I am very much looking forward to, because this state has not been fun. But I'll have to say, I think God heard my complaining and decided to have mercy on me, which I'm very thankful for. Because this morning, also like I stayed right next to the road last night, so that's why you hear all the cars. But anyway, it is a gorgeous morning. It's a crisp 60 degrees. I mean, I had to put on my puffy coat and my beanie this morning when I woke up because I was cold. But it is a crisp, like 60 degrees. It's supposed to get up to 80 this afternoon, but right now, it's awesome. So definitely gonna take advantage of this cool weather and try to push as many miles as I can before it starts getting really warm. But overall, just very excited about today. I also don't know where I'm going, so anyway, stay tuned for more updates. All right, so this is why I hate Pennsylvania. If you see right there, just freaking rocks. Like, just, this is the trail. It's just freaking rocks. And you have to like watch your step everywhere you go, because they're pointy and they're all in different directions, and they'll stab your feet, and yeah, it's pretty freaking miserable. So yeah, wish me luck. All right, so I just crossed over Pennsylvania route, I think like 325 or something. But anyway, there was trail magic right there at the road. That was some pretty good trail magic. They had like watermelons and cantaloupes and Gatorade, lemonade, bananas, oranges, and then bratwurst. Oh, and pasta salad. So it was like a whole 4th of July like lunch meal for me. I was like, this is amazing. Like, so much of that reminded me of home, because like my mom does pasta salad, and, you know, on the 4th, like we always do like hot dogs and bratwurst over at my Uncle Jim's house. And like I grew up on like good like sweet cantaloupe. So yeah, it was just overall really good trail magic, and people who are doing it were awesome. Like, they're section hikers, but you know, they've been recipients of a lot of trail magic, and they were just like, man, like, you know, we just wanted to pay it forward. So yeah, it was really cool of them. But yeah, that was a lovely lunch stop. All right, so this is a first. We have got a porcupine right there. It literally was like right there on the side of the trail, and I came around the corner, and there it was. So that was pretty cool. I didn't even know those things were out here. So there he goes. Alright, this is what basically Pennsylvania looks like. It's just rocks that will just get you right on the foot if you're not careful. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I freaking hate this state. I hate this place. I'm tired of the monotony. I'm tired of the rocks. I'm tired of just everything about the Appalachian Trail right now. This sucks really bad. I mean, I do enjoy the people. Oh God almighty. I'm telling you, these rocks just, and sometimes you're like, you think they're stable, but they're not. I hate this state. I hate being here. I want to be done with Pennsylvania so bad. This place blows. Alright, so I came off that mountain up there, which I know it's in the trees, and came out into this train yard. And now I just am trying to figure out where the heck I go. But as you can tell, hopefully by how red my face is and how sweaty I am, that mountain coming down was no freaking joke. That was the steepest probably grade I've ever on this trail encountered. Which thankfully I was going down, but man, but I was having to use my knees, my trekking poles to brake a lot. Yeah, that really sucked. I got some water out of it, so that was cool. And now I'm heading over into Port Clinton to meet my shuttle driver, who's gonna take me to Walmart to resupply, and then to McDonald's to get something to eat. And then back to town. There's a shelter here at one of the local churches, so I'm gonna come stay there. It's like free or donation based, but I mean, we're through hikers, come on. Anyway, so that's the plan right now. But I'm gonna tell you what, today, top 5 worst day on trail for sure. Also, not sure if I mentioned it earlier, but I was planning on staying at a hotel tonight in Hamburg, which isn't far at all from here. But unfortunately, they were booked up tonight. I don't know how they got booked up so fast, or on a random Sunday night in July in the middle of nowhere, Pennsylvania. But they were booked up, so I'm having to stay at this shelter. It's okay, it just is what it is, but it would have been real nice to have a bed, a shower, and just air conditioning. All right, so if I've learned anything from this trail experience, it's that there's a silver lining in every day. It still was a bad day, don't get me wrong. However, when I got to town, I texted this guy named Eddie, who's a shuttle driver. And I found him on Far Out, the app I use. People commented and said, hey, you got to use this guy. He's awesome. So I was like, okay, I'll just text Eddie, see if he'll pick me up. So he was like, yeah, sure, I can pick you up. So he picks me up, takes me to Walmart. And I was just kind of telling him, yeah, I really tried to get a room around here, but looks like I'm going to have to stay at this, pavilion in town. Which the pavilion kind of sucks. It's right in the middle of town. I think there's a lot of streetlights around. And they say that people just come by and honk their horn and just are very annoying to hikers staying there. So I was like, well, if I have to, I will. Well, Eddie hooks me up. He's like, why don't you stay at the Motel 6? And I was like, well, there isn't a Motel 6. He said, yeah, it's in the town, probably 10, 12 miles from here. And I was like, well, how am I going to get back? And he's like, well, I'll just come get you whenever you want to in the morning. He said, I'll take you there, and then I'll bring you back. And this dude's donation based. He has no, I can just pay him whatever. And I'm like, are you serious? And he's like, oh yeah. So he swings me by, he picks me up at McDonald's. I get groceries at Walmart. He takes me to this Motel 6. And it's exactly what you think. It's check out this big old skiff right here. So, yeah. This is living. This is hiker trash. But I'm very grateful to be here. And I'm very grateful to have this room, even if it is a Motel 6 and it's garbage. But yeah, very happy to be in a room tonight. Hey y'all, it's Ralston here, hiking the AT. I'm hiking the AT for several reasons, but one big one is to support the Isaiah 117 house in Blairsville, Georgia. This organization is dedicated to helping foster kids at the moment they're taken out of the home and some of the most traumatic parts of their lives. That's where they seek to intervene, and so they seek to provide a house with food, clothing, foster parents, almost pretty much immediately after they're taken out of the home. So it's a really, really great organization that's dedicated to bettering the lives of children. And I just could not be more appreciative and more excited to support them and of all the work they're doing. So if you'd like to help out and donate, you can visit the link below, and it'll take you to the donation page. But please consider giving a gift to help support Isaiah 117. Thanks for tuning in, and as always, Maverick out.